Let's move on to the trending topics. Now, first up, hashtag Pep stores. So you want to go first of how Pep stores, you basically caught strays here this weekend.
It kind of has nothing to do with this photograph that we've put up, and that I can promise you. So Pep stores all started with a tweet that came out from the Democratic Alliance. So it's a tweet that they basically put up, and this is what the tweet said, and then it started a whole big chain reaction. What did Panyaza Lesufi do? He took your tax money to buy ill-fitting Pep clothes uniforms for untrained cadres and pretended that they were crime wardens. What kind of person pulls a drunkard out of a shebeen, gives him a uniform and a weapon, and then unleashes them onto a community? And those are the words of John Steenhuisen. They've got them in quotation marks.
So, as I said, Pep stores basically just caught strays there.
It did. It really is not much about them, but it's that tweet.
Yeah.
That really
so people came out and, started talking about Pep stores and what they offer and, the quality. Why is he being disparaging about the quality of Pep stores clothing? And, I saw one from our own Criselda Lewis who said, the T-shirts, the white T-shirts are the best, and everybody came with their own Pep store story. So, yeah.
And then there was this one tweet.
It was interesting.
This for me, as soon as I opened it up, this was the one that jumped out at me as the first. It's from Tabo Makwakwa saying, "My cousin is one of the recruits, and I assure you that he's no drunkard. He is also no cater and doesn't even drink alcohol. He went through the training program and passed the training test. The Pep store's uniform he wears has changed his life and our families' lives for the better. Unlike you, we are not privileged and we have no generational wealth because we didn't enslave other races, but that doesn't warrant the racist attacks you're directing at black people. Stop disrespecting us." And so that's just one of the many comments that came flying at the DA and John Steenhuisen after that.
Yeah. So there you are. That was, of course, Pep stores and why they were trending. As we were saying, they were totally catching strays in what was said there. And then moving on to the next one, hashtag ECOWAS. So this has to do with a communique that was circulated. So, and the communique reads, the attention of the Commission of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, has been drawn to a statement broadcast on the national televisions of Mali and Niger, announcing the decision of Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger to withdraw from ECOWAS. So this is quite interesting. The ECOWAS Commission is yet to receive any direct formal notification from the three member states about their intention to withdraw from the community. The ECOWAS Commission, as directed by the Authority of Heads of State and Government, has been working assiduously with these countries for the restoration of constitutional order. Burkina Faso, Niger and Mali remain important members of the community, and the authority remains committed to finding a negotiated solution to the political impasse. The ECOWAS Commission remains seized with the development and shall make further pronouncements as the situation evolves. A very, very important piece of communication there, because remember, these are all states that saw coups. So that situation still being dealt with, but it's going to be an interesting one to keep an eye on.
Okay, all right. So that's ECOWAS and a big development there. Then we've got, this is another very big one. In fact, it's been going the whole weekend. It's still going, and this all started on Friday, actually. And this is the UNRWA, the United Nations No.
Yes.
Is it the Repository War Agency, or was it the sorry, I've gone blank.
It is
there.
the aid agency
It's
operating
the aid agency
in Palestine.
Correct.
UNRWA.
It's the aid agency. That's a repatriation and aid agency.
Yeah.
Not the other one that we put up there. So it's all talking about it's condemning Israel's allegations against several employees of this Palestinian refugee agency as yet another malicious move and part of the regime's inhumane treatment of the Palestinians. So this was one of them where many of the a lot of their donor nations have stopped donating now to the UNRWA, saying that because of allegations that some of the employees were actually involved in those those attacks on the 7th of April, but 7th of October on Israel. But the reality is that these claims at this point are still unproven, and they are trying to get more evidence against this, and just saying, look, guys, find the evidence first before you take away this, because this is an aid agency at the end of the day, and they depend entirely on the aid that they deliver.
So it's very interesting, the latest developments with the ICJ ruling and all of that as well.
Yeah.
So all rolled in there with the Palestine-Israel situation.
So it's Britain, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, Switzerland, Scotland and Finland joined the United States in pausing funding. So major funders stopping there.
Yeah. All right, we'll see how that develops. And then finally, hashtag AFCON 2023. And then the latest results, of course, Egypt, the big shocker, they've gone out. We also saw Cameroon exiting the tournament over the weekend. So, yeah. Just V told us a lot about it, but that was the latest one yesterday. Egypt going out on a penalty shootout there to the DRC. So that's AFCON, quite a lot about that.
All right. Well, there we go. That's the end of our trending topics for now.